welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you have not yet, be sure to subscribe. You can also hit the notification bell down below so you guys can get notified every single time I upload a new video. Guys, we have a brand new launch from One Size Beauty. So we all know and love their ultimate setting powders, but they just expanded their shade range. They upgraded to 3 new shades. Now, we all seen the campaign. It looks amazing. This is what all the shades are looking like on all kinds of different complexions. I did, however, try all of them out. And I know what you're thinking. Aren't these targeted for deeper complexions? Yes, they are. Pero right here on my channel, girl, we make everything work. So I really wanted to try and give you guys a real raw review on these, and it's not fair if I just try out one setting powder. I wanted to try them all and just kind of make it work for my skin tone, because you guys already know on this channel we make everything work. So if you were looking for that one video that uses all 3 shades, look no further, girl. I got you. Okay, pues, y'all ready? Let's get to it. Okay, first of all, One Size is doing their thing, girl. They are launching new shades, okay? Let's give a big old shout out to Patrick Starr, because he knows what he's doing when it comes to variety, when it comes to every single shade of person. We know the importance of diversity when it comes to the beauty community. So a huge shout out to him to paying attention to all these skin tones and knowing that we all need our own personalized setting powder. And even me being a medium tone girly right now, I'm like light medium because this is my winter shade. But when I get to the summertime, I do get deeper, and I'm talking about 3-4 shades deeper, okay? And that's just natural sunlight. So in summertime, I do switch out my translucent to the sweet honey tone, which is also available in One Size. And now that they launched 3 new shades, I am excited to play with them. Yes, I'm gonna try them all now, even though I am on the lighter complexion side. I'm gonna make these work for me, just because I want to show you guys that you don't necessarily have to be any of these skin tones to make this work. And the claims are 24-hour shine control, sweat proof, and flawless finish, which I agree. I already know and love the One Size setting powder. I use it all the time. I go through it like crazy. So for that, it really does come through. It does blur out all of my enlarged pores. You guys already know I have a lot of texture, open pores. So this setting powder does it all. It's truly amazing. Now, let me go ahead and show you guys the 3 shades right here. They come in their standardized packaging. If you're brand new to the One Size setting powder and you have no idea what they look like, this is what they are. Girl, I know everybody already has known it and loved these, but they do have a lot of product in them. That's exactly why I love these specifically. It has a lot of powder. Along with that, they did launch some new puffs, which I honestly love the shape to them. So they're not like your regular triangular one. They're like diamond size with an enlarged side right here and a wider tip at the bottom. I'm just gonna open these up. There's 2 little ones which are perfect for the under eye, and then there's 2 bigger ones if you want to use it for the rest of your face. They definitely feel nice and soft and very thick. I love that. So as you can see, I already have my foundation and my concealer and a little bit of bronzer. So I'm gonna go right in and using these setting powders. Now the first one that I'm gonna use is Ultra Peach, because I already know that's gonna work perfectly for my under eye. Very excited because I've been into peachy tones when it comes to my under eye. Now it does have a little cover right here, a little plastiquito where you open it up. It does have this little tape right here, so you open that up just like that, and then you see the OS right there, and that's where you can use the cap and take some of that powder off. But to be honest, all of my powders, I take all this off. I just can't. I don't want a little bit of powder, girl. I need the whole thing. So I'm gonna remove this, and you got to do it carefully. So I actually just remove this and leave it like that. And look at that color, girl. That is very much peachy. The other peachy powders that I've used have not looked this pigmented, but we're gonna give this a try and we're gonna see how it works. I'm gonna take the little puff, I'm gonna tap right into the powder, nice and coated. And then I like to use a cap to diffuse the powder, just like this, just in case there's any left over. It sits on the cap and I could reuse it. I know a lot of people like to warm it up on the back of my hand, but I'll dust it off after. But like this, if there's any excess, it stays on the cap. So I'm gonna go right in with this one. OMG, it is way more bright than I thought. You see what I mean? Do not be scared of that pigmentation. Oh girl, here we go. This is what I love to see. Look at that brightening, girl. Instant. I'm gonna run this down to my cheek right here, just like that. And look at the difference. No powder, powder, automatic blur. Girl, where's my pores? You cannot see my pores. They have left the building. I'm gonna run the X's down the bridge of my nose and like right here. And I'm like, I can't say I'm shocked because girl, it is just, I already expected this blurring, but the color I think really got me. This is beautiful and it's gonna sit well on my medium tone skin. Yep, that'll do. Let me set my other side. And then you know what? I like to tap it in lightly, and then later on if I want like a full face, something that's gonna last me all day long, then I'll go ahead and bake. But as for now, I'm just gonna leave it nice and tapped in. God, she did that. Oh, I love it. Love, love, love it. Sometimes I cannot believe the magic that this powder has. Like, Patrick, what did you put in this? Like, I need to know, because this is truly like one of those products that are unbelievable. Like for people like me that have enlarged pores and a lot of texture, like it really does hinder everything. Now let's put the cap back on this honey because we gotta save her. She is a winner. Now here's where it's gonna get tricky. I don't know if this is gonna work for me, but I have to try it out. Like, what's a review if I don't try it out myself, you know? I'm gonna try out Marigold and I'm gonna put it on the bottom half of my skin because right here is where I like to get a little bit deeper. Now I do have like a neutral undertone, but to be honest, like a lot of different undertones work for me. I've used foundations that are olive and they work, neutral tones, golden tones, and I feel like my skin complexion is kind of like universal. I can make everything work on me. So I have an idea that this might just work for me. OMG. Okay, that looks a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. That looks intense. For this one, I'm gonna use the bigger powder puff. By the way, they worked amazing. The little one that I just used for my under eye was phenomenal. So I'm gonna use the bigger one for this. I'm gonna tap into it same way. Ay, amigas, am I really doing this? Ugh, the things that I do for makeup. Now rubbing off the X's right here. Okay, I'm a little scared, pero we're going right in. I'm gonna tap it lightly. Oh, this thing is long. Maybe the other side. Oh, there we go. Okay, that side works better. Like, I feel like it really does yellow down my skin complexion. I think this can actually work for my summer tone. Miren nomás, amigas. I think I made it work. Like, this works on me. I can walk out like this and I'll be fine. Like, I'm telling you, when it comes to me, like, I don't know what it is, girl, but I'm just universal. I'm gonna tap all this all around and then I'm gonna put some también on my forehead because we want to look even. I mean, I am looking a little yellow, but it's not like the Simpsons type of yellow. So as long as I don't go there, then I'm good. Let's go ahead and use the last shade. Now I know what you're thinking. How the hell are you gonna make this work? Pero van a ver, amiga, trust in Alma. Trust in me. I am gonna use this basically like a bronzer. Like, I'm gonna use this on the perimeters of my face. So I'm gonna use it with a brush. Actually, not that one because it's dirty, but let's take a nice clean brush. I'm gonna tap it on and tap off the excess, then rub it on the cap. See how it's like nicely diffused and it's not just sitting up on top? So I am gonna use that on the perimeters of my face to set my bronzer. Ooh, and it's not as intense as I thought. Like, I thought it was gonna be much more deep, but it's actually very nice. Like, it works with me, gives me like a nice little cast right here, and not like in a bad way, like a shadow cast, you know what I mean? Like exactly what you're looking for when it comes to contouring. And typically when I use these setting powders, like I will set my face over my like Hoola bronzer, my powdered bronzers, because I want that setting powder to be on top and make everything like last. But now that we have this, I don't even think I need a bronzer, a powder bronzer, pues, because I could just use this. And bam, girl, look at that. What do you think? I feel like I look like well balanced throughout my face. Like, nothing went too crazy on the pigmentation. It was very light, blurred out everything. Like, I am a walking filter now, like for sure, walking blurred out filter. I'm gonna take a little brush now because I am gonna use this also to do my nose, just the sides, to set the bronzer that I had right there, just to give it a little extra snatch. There we go. Okay, she's looking hella good. I'm gonna finish off the rest of my makeup and I'm gonna come back with a full beat so you guys can see what it looks like when everything is done and completed. And bam, amigas, I am back with the final look. She is looking amazing. I am loving this beat. And before you ask me, because I already know, you guys always ask me and I always forget my lip combo. So I did go in with the Lip Snatcher from One Size in the shade Red Dew. And along with this lipstick from Milani, and it is in the shade 410 Pleasure. It's literally one of my favorite lip combos that I use on a daily basis. So if you haven't tried these together, you need to. Now, I know my complexion looks really good and flawless, but I do want it to last all day long, so it's now time to bake. I'm gonna go in with the Ultra Peach shade, which is the first one that I use for my under eye. I'm gonna bake mainly in the areas that I want it to last all day long, like all my creases and fine lines and underneath my eyes, of course. Now I'm gonna go in first. You know what, I'm gonna grab a bunch. I rubbed it off on accident, but let's go ahead and when I bake, I don't rub it off. I like to put un chingo, and I'm gonna put it all over my under eye area, just like I did earlier, but I'm not going to rub it off. I'm not going to dust it off just yet. And what this is going to do is going to intensify that brightening. And it's going to give you that all day blurring effect. When I mean I go in heavy, girl, like I go in. This is my second little coating next to my nose because I want to snatch that girl up. I'm also going to place some right here next to my cheeks. In between my cheeks, pues, and my lip, because I do have the smile lines. And then down here, because I have some more smile lines. Like, girl, I need to stop smiling. This is how I create those dang lines. I don't know if you're trying to hinder them with some powder. This is basically my trick. So like sometimes when you see me without makeup, you'll see the little lines next to my lips. And then when you see me with the full glam, they're gone because this is the trick. Now let the baking begin. I'm gonna let that sit on my face for a few minutes. I'll dust it off and I'll be right back so you guys can see the last and final look. And zam, girl, we are back with the final look. Everything is looking nice and blurred, and I want to make sure that it stays into place all freaking day. Now, I know with the setting powders, it's going to look extra good, but we can't ever go wrong with setting it with some of that Until Dawn setting mist, also from one side. And this is going to work very well together with those powders because it is not like a watery type of setting spray. It is just a mist and it feels nice. It feels dry. And who the hell be texting me while I'm recording? Well, that was rude. Pero I want to know from you guys. So let me know down in the comment section below if you guys are going to be trying out any of these new shades. And that is it. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching yet another review. And if you did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Do not forget to follow me on all my social medias. You guys can find me at Alma Rivera Beauty on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Do not leave my channel before subscribing, girl. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.